I'm Jessie from Belle by Jessie, and I am putting the finishing touches on my octopus costume. I have stitched all my octopus legs. I have stuffed them. I want to put mine on a belt rather than sewing them directly to my shirt, so I've left some room at the top to fold it over to put on a belt. So, first thing I'm going to do is hem this top. I want to fold it over enough to leave room for the belt to slip through. So it'll be a tunnel hem, which means it's open all the way through. I'm going to give myself a little bit more than an inch. So I'll be able to stick my finger all the way through here. And since this is knit fabric, it's not going to ravel. I don't have to finish the edges or do a clean finish or a double turn or anything like that. So I'm just folding it over flat, giving myself a good inch and stitching that down. All right, I back stitched at each end. So I have an open hem here, a tunnel that I can slip over a belt. So if I already have a belt, I can just add these octopus legs to it, wear it with my costume, and that's fun. Here's the real point of the video though. I don't have a belt, and I don't want to go buy a belt just for this costume. I can sew, so I'm gonna make one. This is a very simple, very basic costume belt, not a real belt. So I've got a plastic buckle. This is the kind you would see, you know, on like a backpack or something like that. And then I've got some webbing. So same thing you would see on a strap of some sort. These two work great together. My buckle has an opening for a 1-inch webbing, which is what I've got. So my webbing, I found the same color as my costume. Buckles, you're not gonna have as many choices. This is the cheapest style of buckle, this plastic kind. There are plenty of metal buckles that do have slightly different colors and finishes and have a little bit different designs. I went with the cheapest option because I just want something basic to hold my octopus legs. So you'll see on your buckle, one side just has one slit. So on this side, all we're gonna do is put the webbing through, and then, hold on, put the webbing through. There we go. Loop it over. Now this is raveling, so I'm gonna have to turn it like so. So it'll have a little double turn, clean finish edge. I'm just gonna stitch it, and then this will just be attached. It's not gonna move around, it's gonna stay put. So let's stitch that first. I'm gonna back stitch on each side. All right, so there's my stitching for my loop that's just secured to the buckle. I'm gonna leave my buckle put together. I just like it like that, but you can take the pieces apart. Okay, so for my webbing, I have plenty enough to go all the way around me or whoever's wearing the costume, plus extra, you know, tighten it up, hold it there. So we want more than enough to go around. So now I'm gonna take the other end of my webbing, and this is the outside of my buckle. So this one has a little slit in it and 2 holes. That's because we're gonna go through, pull it out, and then come back through the other side. See if I did it right, it should work. Yes, okay, so when you put it through the right way, typically it kind of catches. It's not locked. I can pull it this way. I can pull it this way to loosen it back up. But it does sort of catch so that while it's snapped together, that webbing is not sliding loose. So, through the hole, back through the hole, but now we do need to hem this in so we don't have that raw edge of our webbing there. So I'm gonna fold it over, I'm gonna trim it actually, let's make that straight. And then I'm gonna fold it over twice. So I'm gonna fold it over twice. And it doesn't matter how big or narrow of a hem you have here, whatever works for you, but you want to make sure that all those raw edges are inside there so it's not gonna ravel on us. So there we go. We have a nice, good sized belt. I can make it smaller. If I needed to make it looser, I could. If I've made it too big, I can just cut it and put another hem there and it'll be great. So all I have to do now is add my octopus legs. Slide it right on just like that. Let's get the rest of them and put this together. All right, there I have all of my octopus legs on a quick little homemade inexpensive belt. I can tighten it up or loosen it up as I need to. And it's ready to wear and enjoy. I can put this with a solid colored t-shirt, make my octopus hat, and I'm ready to go. I had so much fun doing this octopus belt with you. I hope that you enjoyed it too. If you're not already, subscribe so you don't miss any of the tips, tricks, and fun that we have here in the sewing room. I'm Jessie, and I look forward to sewing with you again soon.